It is 52 degrees here in the San Gabriels, and I'm starting off basic with an apple crisp oat milk macchiato. How's everybody doing this morning? It's gonna be a great day for some of us not so great. Dodgers did lose the game yesterday. We're gonna get to that in a minute. And I got my feta. Well, it looks like Starbucks is willing to fire some of its employees that don't want to come back to work, who decide that they want to stay home to do all their particular things that they do at home that they probably should do at the company itself. So if they don't want to come back, well, I guess they won't be working there anymore, unfortunately. And I just found out as I was talking on this video that Starbucks want to discontinue, or they are going to discontinue as a fact, the Olioto brand. That means the olive type stuff. They're going to have some new holiday drinks coming in. But the Olioto has just been discontinued. Of course, the Dodgers had lost the game. They still got a chance to win the World Series. We're going to see what's going to happen. But I just found out that in Ontario, California, and the Los Angeles Dodgers are going to build a brand new complex for their farm teams. 190 acres. I said, well, I'm not really into baseball, but I might as well talk about that just a little bit, just to give a blurb. They are planning on building a number of fields, but Ontario seems going to be the biggest complex ever. They do have another baseball team that they were affiliated with. I don't want to add insult to injury to that team, but they're going to drop the affiliation with that team that is in the Ontario area, or near the Ontario area. And this complex is slated to be completed in 2026. And it seems like it's going to be a multi-field thing, just like the one I did in San Bernardino. Of course, Ontario's in San Bernardino County, not considered LA County, just across the border. They got the famous Ontario Mall there that's built like a racetrack, because the Ontario racetrack is coming down anyway. But the mall is still going to be there. It's going to be in racetrack form. So you can be able to shop there during Christmas time or any time. Some of us get better with time. Some of us don't. Regardless of how old we are, at my age of 73, going on 74, coming up in November, just before Thanksgiving, and being on YouTube for just a little while, I said 4 years, I think, just when the pandemic was at its full force. And being the type of person that I am, and I did talk about, I don't worry about views and stuff, and subscribers. I did know that was a part of the plan until I got involved in YouTube. But now that I am, I would like people to like and subscribe. I'm not going to try to be anybody else. I'm not going to beg or that kind of stuff. And I only say this once in a while because they say you should ask sometimes. You can ask. It's okay to ask sometimes. A lot of YouTubers ask all the time. But like I said, that's not the reason why I'm in YouTube. It's to give my opinion every now and then. To find a particular niche. But I am eclectic. And I have to continue to tell people that I am eclectic. Because you never know what I might talk about. Even though I'm niching down to food right now, as I'm going to say for 10,000 times, and I'll say it 10,000 times again, food, wake me up every morning, a different restaurant every now and then, and just basically trying to be consistent. And maybe one day, maybe I'll do a collaboration. But don't hold your hat on that. Just let your hat fly away, because more than likely, the conditions have to be just right. But being on YouTube gives a sense of responsibility. When everything else around you is not necessarily going great, and if it is going great, you don't necessarily have to show it. But you do want to give incentive to a lot of people who feel like they don't have anything to say. Or they're very talented and they don't know what to do with their talent. That's why I'm here. Maybe you don't think you have anything to share. You're a jack of all trades. Or maybe you just know how to speak very well, but you don't know what to talk about. Or you don't speak very well, and you know how to do a whole bunch of things. I try to do it all. In my own little way. I don't purposely try to do it all, but it just come out that way. My vacation begins this weekend, and it should be a good time. I might not be able to do a video each day, but I'm going to record the videos in case I miss a day or two. I can still record and upload later. And that's all you can do. Some places don't have good internet. Some do. And then again, I have to think about how long do I want the videos if I have limited internet. Do I want to make them short? Because sometimes the short videos might not download in time. Being eclectic, you don't have time to figure out who likes what, when and where. It just doesn't work that way. But I like doing my style. However strange it seems to everybody else. I post practically every day. I don't need no special saying but I do love to be spontaneous. So my videos are eclectic, spontaneous, and hopefully uplifting to a few. Like I said, you don't have to do nothing special, but just show up, grab your Starbucks or any other coffee joint. In fact, you don't even have to say a word. I got another errand to do. I did errand yesterday. Then went to dinner. And I got an errand today. Then I got to start packing. And see if I can do another video. Possibly live. I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day.